Welcome to the Deep Dive, where we cut through the noise and get straight to the insights that matter most to you. Today, we're diving headfirst into a topic that's, well, it's not just on the horizon anymore, it's here. It's fundamentally reshaping our professional landscape right now. The artificial intelligence revolution.
Yeah, it's moving incredibly fast.
It really is at an unprecedented pace, and it's changing the job market fundamentally. So our mission for this deep dive is clear. We want to equip you with the essential AI skills for 2025 to make sure you not only stay employed, but actually thrive, whatever your current industry or role is.
It's really quite something how quickly AI literacy has become, well, as crucial as computer literacy was, say, back in the 90s.
That's a great comparison.
Yeah, this isn't some niche tech trend anymore. It's a foundational shift. It's hitting every sector. And the data we're looking at really highlights this. A staggering 86% of employers expect AI to have a transformative effect on their businesses by 2030.
86%.
Wow. Yeah. And it's not just tech, not just Silicon Valley. We're talking healthcare, finance, marketing, education.
Yeah.
Truly every industry is feeling this shift.
That really puts it into perspective. And the data on job titles, that speaks volumes too. We've seen job postings with AI in them just, explode. A massive 7x increase in 2025 so far.
7 times.
Yeah, just think about that. It jumped from, 0.32% of all roles in 2024 to 2.17% in just the first few months of this year.
That's incredible growth.
And what's maybe even more astonishing is how quickly the skills themselves are changing in these jobs, the ones exposed to AI. They're changing 66% faster than other jobs. That's more than 2.5 times faster than just last year.
Right. It's a rapid evolution.
But okay, don't let that speed overwhelm you. Because here's the really interesting part, the good news. AI seems to be making workers more valuable.
That's a key point?
Yeah, wages are actually rising twice as quickly in industries most exposed to AI compared to those least exposed.
And that's because this isn't just about AI replacing tasks. It's really about augmentation.
Augmentation. Okay.
Scores who have these AI skills, they aren't just doing their old jobs faster. They're able to tackle, more complex problems, produce higher quality work, innovate in ways that just weren't possible before.
Right.
That's the real engine behind those rising wages. It's a leap in human capability, really, not just efficiency. And the economic incentive, it's undeniable. Professionals with AI skills aren't just, staying relevant. They're earning significantly higher wages.
Okay, like how much higher?
Well, some studies are showing salary boosts of up to 47%.
47%. That's huge.
It is. And think about specifics. We're seeing like 43% higher salaries in sales and marketing, 42% in finance, 41% in business operations.
Okay.
37% in legal and regulatory compliance, and even a solid 35% in human resources. This isn't just about job security anymore. It's about serious career advancement.
That's a really powerful point about the tangible returns, the money from investing in these skills. And employers,
Yeah.
they're already on board, right?
Oh, absolutely. About 3 in 4 employers are already using generative AI. That's the AI that can create, new content, text, images, code, just from a simple instruction.
Right, like ChatGPT.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And 62% expect their workforce to have at least some level of familiarity with it. And we're seeing recruiters react to this too. An estimated 22% have already updated their job descriptions to reflect AI expectations.
22% so far. I bet that number's going way up.
Oh, it's definitely set to increase dramatically through the year.
So, okay, for you listening, what practical skills do you actually need to master, like right now? Let's dive into the 5 must-have AI skills for 2025 that will put you ahead of the curve. First up on our list, prompt engineering. Think of this as learning to talk to AI in a way it really understands. It's kind of the art and science of crafting precise, effective inputs to guide these AI tools. You do that right, you get consistent, accurate, sometimes even really creative results.
And the demand for this skill is it's surging, up 866% year on year.
800%. That's wild.
It really is. And the value placed on it, well, we're seeing salary ranges from maybe $90,000 up to well over $200,000 a year.
Wow.
Yeah, some prompt engineers are pulling in like $180,000.
Okay. But does that mean you need a PhD in computer science?
That's the exciting part.
Yeah.
No, not necessarily. A lot of the top prompt engineers actually come from non-technical backgrounds. I know one who came from creative writing, actually.
Interesting.
Turns out understanding nuance, phrasing things effectively.
Yeah.
That's key, whether you're writing a story or talking to an AI. It's more about curiosity, daily practice, and knowing where to learn.
So what are the core skills within prompt engineering?
Well, you need to understand the different language models, what they can and can't do. You need to master various prompting techniques, different frameworks, develop strong writing skills specifically for AI communication, and crucially, learn to iterate, try, test, refine your prompts for better results.
Got it. Okay, skill number 2, AI content creation. This covers text, video, images.
Right? AI tools are completely changing the game in content creation. It's opening up really incredible new career paths for creative folks.
And this isn't about AI replacing creativity, right? It's more like a superpower.
Exactly. It's about empowering it.
Hmm.
Professionals who can leverage these AI tools to make unique visuals, compelling videos, engaging writing, they're becoming incredibly valuable.
So what tools should people look at?
Okay, so for text, you got things like ChatGPT, Claude. For images, Midjourney, DLE are really popular for just typing what you want to see. Then there's Adobe Firefly, Stable Diffusion.
Hmm.
They offer more professional control.
Hmm.
For video, look at Runway. Luma Dream Machine, they're making sophisticated video much more accessible. And don't forget Audio 11 Labs for high-quality voice generation.
So people in these roles are basically conceptualizing and then creating content for campaigns, marketing, social media.
Exactly. And the salaries reflect that high demand for these specialized creative tech skills.
Okay, moving on. Skill number 3, workflow automation. Using platforms like Zapier and Make.
Yes. This is a really critical skill for optimizing business processes, boosting productivity in a big way.
Automation.
Hmm.
That sounds maybe a bit technical for some listeners. How easy are these tools if you don't code?
That's a great question because they're surprisingly accessible. These no-code tools are really democratizing automation. People skilled in this become super valuable because they can automate repetitive stuff across, IT, customer service, even parts of decision-making.
Okay, so Zapier and Make. What's the difference?
Zapier's generally more linear. Think if this happens, then do that. Great for straightforward sequential workflows like automatically add a new email sign-up to your CRM.
Gotcha.
Make, which used to be Integromat, is more visual and can handle more complex stuff. You can connect multiple apps in intricate ways with basically unlimited steps in a scenario.
So mastering these helps free people up from repetitive tasks.
Totally. Saves countless hours, frees up resources for more strategic, human-focused work. It's a huge efficiency gain.
Right. Okay, skill number 4, AI-powered research. Tools like Perplexity and Notebook LM.
Yeah, these are genuinely transforming how we gather, analyze, and synthesize information. Research becomes faster, deeper, more insightful.
How so? What makes them different from, say, just Googling?
Well, Perplexity AI, for instance, gives you AI-generated answers with citations. So it combines that conversational AI feel with reliable search results.
Ah, the citations are key.
Definitely. It gives you real-time, in-depth info, and it can even sift through social media, videos, academic papers. Gives you a full picture fast.
And Google's Notebook LM.
That one's pretty amazing, too. You can upload like up to 50 sources, PDFs, YouTube links, web pages.
50 sources, wow.
Yeah. And it'll generate summaries, pull out key insights. It can even create a podcast-style audio overview with AI hosts. Or interactive mind maps, study guides, quizzes, all based on your material.
That sounds incredibly useful for students or anyone doing analysis.
Absolutely. For academic research, market analysis, strategic decision-making. It's a massive advantage across almost any field.
Okay, 5th and final essential skill. Using AI as a decision-making tool, especially for analytics and forecasting.
Right. This is all about leveraging AI platforms for strategic planning, for business intelligence, helping you make better, faster, data-driven decisions.
How do they actually work?
Basically, they analyze huge amounts of data to spot patterns, trends, anomalies, things humans might miss.
Yeah.
They use predictive analytics, machine learning to forecast future outcomes.
So practical examples.
Think predictive analytics for sales forecasting or resource planning. Business intelligence tools like Tableau now has AI features for really powerful data visualization and insights.
Makes sense.
AI systems are also great for risk assessment, evaluating different options when things are uncertain. And for performance optimization, figuring out how to streamline processes or allocate resources better.
So people skilled in this help organizations make smarter choices faster.
Exactly. More accurately, too. They become indispensable for navigating complexity with data.
Okay, so those are the 5 key skills. Now, the big question, this sounds great, but how do I actually start learning this stuff?
Well, the really remarkable thing in 2025 is just how accessible AI learning resources have become. There are tons of high-quality, free options out there. It really levels the playing field.
Free is good. Where should people look?
The major tech companies are really stepping up. NVIDIA has fantastic free courses like Building a Brain in 10 Minutes or Getting Started with Deep Learning, Prompt Engineering with Llama 2.
Llama 2, that's one of those language models.
Exactly, a powerful open source one you can learn to use. Google also has loads of free AI courses, even specific ones for educators. Microsoft offers comprehensive AI learning paths too through their training platforms.
So the big players are offering free training. What about other platforms?
Yeah, beyond the tech giants, Khan Academy is doing really interesting work with Khanmigo. That's their pilot program using GPT-4 for virtual tutoring, exploring AI responsibly.
That's cool.
Coursera has foundational courses like AI for Everyone. And get this, they saw an 1,100% spike in demand for AI courses among their enterprise learners.
Wow, businesses are hungry for this.
Definitely. And then, of course, there's YouTube. Just countless free tutorials, full courses on AI automation, content creation, and Udemy has free stuff too, like how to make YouTube automation videos in 20 minutes using AI.
Okay, so lots of places to learn the theory. What about actually doing it? Hands-on practice.
Crucial. Again, free tiers of popular tools are your best friend here. ChatGPT has a free version for basic prompt practice and research help. Google Notebook LM, as we mentioned, is currently free for that powerful research and note-taking. Perplexity also has a really robust free version for AI search and research.
So the advice is just dive in.
Absolutely. Start playing around, experimenting. That practical application is what really makes the learning stick.
Okay, so we know the skills, we know where to learn them. Where are these skills actually being used? Like in real jobs?
Yeah, this isn't just theoretical. In the first quarter of 2025, there were over 35,000 AI-related jobs posted in the U.S. alone.
35,000.
And that's up 25.2% from the same time last year.
Okay, so the demand is real and growing fast. What kind of roles are we seeing?
Well, beyond the technical roles like AI or machine learning engineer, which itself saw like 13% growth quarter over quarter and almost 42% year over year.
Huge growth there too.
Yeah. We're seeing newer, specialized titles emerge. Things like generative AI engineer, computer vision engineer, and significantly, prompt engineer is now often a dedicated role.
Ah, proving that skill's importance.
Exactly. It just shows how optimizing those AI interactions has become critical. It really feels like every company is becoming an AI company, whether they fully realize it yet or not.
And it's not just the big tech companies, right? You mentioned that earlier.
Absolutely not. I mean, sure, Microsoft had over 1,300 openings, Meta over 1,200, Deloitte around 460. They're big employers. But look elsewhere. Healthcare. Mount Sinai Health System had 355 AI positions. Consulting, Accenture, PwC, they're heavily investing.
Wow.
Even government. The U.S. Department of Treasury had 417 AI-related roles. Education, Georgia Tech, 338 openings. It shows how broad the application is, not just building AI, but using it everywhere.
And the salaries reflect this demand.
They do. The median annual salary for AI roles in Q1 2025 climbed to $156,998.
Okay, nearly $157,000 a median. That's, yeah.
It's a clear financial incentive. This isn't just about keeping a job. It's about significant career and salary growth. It's a strategic investment in yourself, really.
So, okay, let's bring it home. Whether you're a student listening, just starting out, or a professional looking to adapt.
Right.
What are the concrete next steps? For students, what's the advice?
Build a strong foundation first. Start with something like AI for Everyone. Get your hands dirty with prompt engineering, using free tools like ChatGPT. And crucially, build a portfolio. Create small projects showing you can use these skills. Maybe automate a workflow, create some AI-generated content, and join online AI communities. Learn from others.
Okay, good advice. What about for people already working?
For working professionals, it's maybe more about applying it to your current situation. Start by assessing how AI is being used in your specific industry, even your company.
Right.
Talk to your manager. See if there are ways AI could help in your role. Could you automate a report? Enhance marketing materials. Focus on the skills most relevant to your field. Maybe it's automation for operations or content creation for marketing. And just stay current. Follow AI news. Key people online.
And are there steps everyone should take?
Definitely. First, set up a learning system. Dedicate some time each week specifically to AI skill development. Treat it like essential PD.
Make it a habit.
Exactly. Second, experiment with multiple tools. Don't just learn ChatGPT. Try Claude, try Perplexity, try an automation tool. Get a feel for different platforms.
Good point.
Third, document your learning. Keep track of what you're doing. Maybe create little case studies of how you applied an AI skill. That's gold for your resume or future interviews.
Yeah, proof of work.
And finally, network. Connect with other people learning AI. Join online groups. Go to meetups if you can. Share what you're learning. Learn from others.
Okay, that's all really practical advice.
Look, the AI skills revolution,
Yeah.
it's here. It's happening now. And that window for getting a real competitive advantage, it's closing faster than you might think. There's this projection that over 1 billion workers might need retraining in the next decade because of AI.
1 billion.
But the key is, those who start learning now will be the ones positioned to lead, not just follow, in this massive shift.
So here's maybe a provocative thought to leave you with. The question isn't if AI will impact your career. It almost certainly will. The real question is, will you be prepared to harness its power? Or will you risk being left behind by those who are?
Yeah, the bottom line is pretty clear. The future belongs to those who learn how to partner effectively with AI systems. It's about collaboration, augmentation, not just competition. So we really urge you, start your journey today. Use the free resources we talked about. They're readily available. Focus on building practical skills, get that hands-on practice. And just remember, in this age of AI, continuous learning isn't just, a nice to have or an advantage.
It's a necessity.
It's a necessity for staying employed, for thriving in your career, period.
Well, we hope this deep dive has given you a clearer roadmap for navigating this AI-powered future. We genuinely love to hear about your own AI learning journeys or any questions you might have, so please do reach out. And of course, make sure you subscribe to the deep dive for more valuable insights into the topics that matter most to you. Thanks for tuning in.